Guys, welcome back. I'm Laura Wilkie with Down Home with Lemon Pie, and this is Watch Us Homeschool Wednesday, and we are actually on a winter break, a Christmas break, and as you can see, it is snowing a ton, and the kids are loving doing some sledding. And this is actually some of the first few times we've ever done sledding, because last year we were still in Texas and every year prior to that, and you don't have this kind of snow. So this has been super, super fun for us to experience this year. And as we did last year, we are also doing a special Grinch family night with the movie and all the snacks. So we are going to be preparing that today in this video, and I'm going to let you guys kind of walk you through it in case you want to do it at home with your own family. So the first thing, last year we did the popcorn that you see on Pinterest, and it's like super sweet, and the super sweet homemade eggnog, and the kids really did not like the popcorn. It's the one that is super, like I said, super sweet with the all the goodies inside, the M&Ms, and they just said it was too sweet and sugary. So this year we're doing lime jello, and we're going to see how this turns out. I drew some simple little faces there on the cups, and we're going to mix up some simple jello. Jello is always a big hit with kids. I feel like they always love it, and it's always super easy to make, and it's super cheap. So this is actually a bigger win than the popcorn was last year, because last year it was just such a fail. I was so excited for it, and all the Pinterest posts for Grinch night say, you know, to do this fancy popcorn, but the kids did not like it. So Mama, if you are wondering about those Pinterest posts, it is okay to go off of those tracks and do something for your own family that works a little better if that is the case. Also, I love that Jello is so quick to make. So I am just about done getting this going, and I'm going to go ahead and pour it into the cups. And this was one box, so it looks like I got about 5.5 cups. I want to have some extras, plus we have 7 kids, but 6 of them are going to be enjoying this, plus Mom and Dad. So we're going to make a second batch as well. But I really love the green color that this has. I did not expect that. I thought it was going to be a pale green, because that's kind of how the box looked. And I'm really loving this deep, rich green. So there's another shot of the faces I drew. I really just looked up a simple drawing. I think I even typed in how to draw the Grinch simple into Google or something. And you can see it's just really, really basic. So they turned out so cute. This is now 2 batches, and I'm going to pop those into the fridge so they can start hardening and forming. And I have something else that we're going to make to go with this, several something else's. So stay with me, guys. We are going to be making cookies next. And once again, because we are living in an RV right now, once again, we are going to go for simple. I love homemade cookies. I love doing everything from scratch. However, it's a little challenging in the RV. So we are getting this Betty Crocker mix, and the frosting there you see. And we're going to go this route. And so again, once again, we've also had a bunch of sickies last week. So once again, if you need to go the simple route, go for it, mamas. This is your A-OK to do that, because don't feel like everything has to be, you know, Pinterest perfect or special homemade, all of this. You can totally get by doing it the easy, simple route. So that is what we're doing. We've got the cookie mix here, the cookie dough, I guess, and mixing it up. It's super, super simple. And also, like I said, this is taking up a lot less time, because I'm actually doing these the night before so that they all have time to prep and be ready. And I have my little ones helping me with the frosting. I was envisioning like the M&Ms. I did one M&M, and I was envisioning it's like his heart on the cookie. Okay, that was kind of my plans. Also something I kind of saw on Pinterest. However, I'm really not liking the way these look. They look a little bit odd to me. And I've got my helpers here. They are really, really dying to help me with the M&Ms and the decorating and the frosting. So I've got them helping out. And once again, guys, it does not need to be Pinterest perfect. It can totally be handmade kids. So that is what we're doing. And they're not going to be Pinterest perfect by any means, but they are going to be fun memories. And in fact, I wasn't even going to do Grinch night actually this year because it was such a big fail last year as far as with the popcorn. But my kids remembered it from last year and they kept asking, when is Grinch night? When are we doing Grinch night? And so that is why we did it. So they will remember, especially if they get to participate and you make it fun. So that is where we're at. We're doing these cookies and I have a couple of my kiddos here helping me out. And I'm going to let them kind of take over the decorating. I don't know if I've used this kind of frosting before, but I am totally loving how it actually does harden. So I can actually stack the cookies now when I put them away. So yay! So if you need some good frosting, I'm going to recommend the one that I showed you just a few minutes ago earlier in this video because it seems like it's a good one. Okay, so how did they do? I think they're perfect. They're actually going to be much tastier than what I had planned because they have more chocolate on them, and I think they're more fun. The kids did a great job on these. I'm really pleased. And like I said, they're going to remember it because they got to help and participate, and it didn't have to be exactly Pinterest perfect or whatever. So yeah, let this mamas be your A-OK to let go of Pinterest and do your thing. All right, guys, it is the next day. This is Grinch night. I'm so glad we prepped those cookies and the jellos the night before so I didn't have to worry about them. We are doing a fun taco night, kind of inspired with Grinch because of the Grinch guacamole. I promise you, my husband makes the best guacamole and salsa. So I'm going to have him make those and walk you through them here in just a few minutes. But yeah, we're going to do a fun taco night. I love tacos. We love all Mexican food and we eat it fairly regularly and we make it all the time. So this is super fun, super exciting, and super easy for us. So that is what we're doing. Yay! So we're kind of doing a street taco version this time with some chicken and also beef. Usually we do one or the other, but tonight we're going to go, I guess, all out and do a little bit of both. So we've got this beef here, the stew meat, and then we've also got the chicken, which you just saw on the stove there, which is already cooking. And yeah, we are so excited. And of course, Sweetie can smell all of this cooking, and she is really hoping that we maybe drop some pieces for her. So I don't know. We'll see. All right, so let's get going on some guacamole. If you have never made homemade guacamole, I totally recommend it. It's way easier than you think it is, and yeah, way cheaper. I actually prefer my husband's guacamole over like restaurant guacamole, which costs a fortune and does not taste as good. So these avocados look really, really good, but they're a little bit firm. So you'll see in a few minutes where he struggles a little bit, where the kids do, because they wanted to help too, with getting them mashed up. It's really not avocado season, but you know what? We're going to still go for it. So he is getting these avocados just seeded and then pulling off the peel there. And I'm serious, guys, this is such an easy peasy recipe. If you've, like I said, if you've never made it at home, you are in for a treat at how simple this is and how delicious. So you get your avocados peeled and seeds out, and you just mash them up in a bowl. Super, super simple. Next, we're gonna add in all the little seasonings and spices and a couple other things, and then that's it. The kids are already digging into their Grinch jellos, and they are so excited. And these turned out super, super cute. They set perfectly. The serving sizes are perfect. They're just so super cute. So I think we have 6 little happy ones here, and yeah, they all approve. Yum. All right, guys. Back to guacamole. He has added in some chopped onion, chopped tomato, and now he is going to stick in some lime. This is like the secret ingredient. If guacamole does not have enough lime, it is just not the best. So that is the secret. Have enough lime, probably more than you think. All right, we're throwing in oregano. The seasonings are the same for the salsa, so follow with me. We've got oregano. He's going to do salt and pepper, and he's got his secret ingredient he didn't show you guys. It's cumin. We do all of these to taste, so I cannot give you exact measurements. We just throw it in there, and then we mix it up, take a chip and taste it, and if it's not quite right, we add what we think it needs. So I'm sorry I can't give you exact measurements. He is using pink salt because we prefer that. The flavor is just a little bit richer. So that is what he's using here. You can totally also chop up cilantro. Usually we do that when we make this and when we make salsa, but we did not do that in this video. So you can totally add that as well. All right, smoked paprika is the last ingredient. Yeah, super delicious if you get the smoked kind, but regular paprika works just as great. You don't even have to worry about it that much. I actually just told you guys wrong. Smoked paprika was not the last ingredient. There is one more, and it is garlic. So he's going to throw in some yummy garlic powder. We actually love garlic on everything. So if I'm making pretty much anything, I am throwing in salt, pepper, garlic, and onion powder pretty much in every recipe I make. So this just has a couple extra things added into it. He's going to mix it up, and I'm telling you guys, it is so delicious. And look how easy that was. And so fresh. This tastes so delicious and so fresh. It's not like store-bought at all, and it's definitely not like restaurant style because they never add enough lime. So anyways, this is so yummy. And there you have it, Grinch guacamole or Grinch guac. This never lasts long in our house. Our family will go through a whole bag of chips, maybe 2. Gobbling up homemade guacamole and homemade salsa. It is so yummy. So there you go, guys. Now we're going to make some salsa. We love homemade salsa, and we actually do not make it spicy. We make it very fresh tasting. That's the way we like it. So in our little Ninja blender, we have some tomatoes. Those are the Romas. And we have onion. He is throwing in lime because, once again, that is always the secret ingredient, is they never put enough lime. So again, we're going to do the same seasonings. He's got the salt. He's going to add all of the same seasonings he just added before. And if you like, you can totally add cilantro. Usually we do. We did not in this video because we kind of forgot. But normally we add cilantro also. So he's got salt. He did some garlic powder. He's doing some oregano. It's all the same stuff. Pepper, everything's the same. That is the cumin and the smoked paprika. All the same ingredients, like I said. And he's gonna mix it up, blend it up there on the little blendy thing. And it's so delicious. And what did that take? Like 30 seconds? I'm serious. Salsa, again, is so expensive and never quite tastes right, especially store-bought. Like, you usually have your one brand and you usually don't like any other brand, right? We don't like it chunky, so we blend it up. We like it. We do like spicy salsa, but the kids don't, and we like it fresh tasting. So That's why we don't add any kind of jalapeno or anything, because then the kids don't eat it and it's just no fun. So this is super delicious, super fresh. Again, we just throw a chip in there and taste it to get the flavor right. And once it's right, we dump it in a bowl and we go crazy. Another new thing this year is we are trying that version of Grinch. After watching it, I don't think I really liked it. I do prefer the animated version for sure. But the kids wanted to try something new, and I was open to us seeing if it was going to be any good. So there you go. We've got the chicken done, the beef is cooking, everything is going just right. And of course, like I told you, we're all going crazy on the guac and salsa, even little Emma. How does this look? We are ready to have family taco night with Grinch street tacos, I guess. It is turning out perfectly. Once again, guys, I just want to do a quick reminder and remind you, mamas, do not think it has to be Pinterest perfect. I know we see all of those beautiful pictures and videos online of things that people did and what have you, but you know what? Tacos works in our home. Simple and easy worked this year, and we did a little bit of eggnog. I did do homemade eggnog. I will share a video for that later, and I added a little green to it, but we did simple. We went for easy and simple this year. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Everything worked out well. We did a fun family night, and which is always so important, and you have to be really intentional about those family nights or they just slip right by. Thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned for Homeschool Fellowship Friday coming up in just a couple days.